The 1968 C3 Corvette kind of sucks.
What?
Yeah, Mary, it's a piece of shit.
What we mean is, what Jen means, I think, is that the C3 gets a lot of hate, but we're here to determine if it deserves it. What do you think, Jen?
Well, what do you mean, well?
Okay, first off,
Yeah.
there's no power steering in this.
Okay, well that's a bummer, but not the end of the world.
Mary, have you driven a car without power steering before?
Admittedly, I have not.
Okay, it is like putting all of your might into it. And what I thought I was gonna get today was an arm workout, but I'm getting a belly workout.
Oh, like your
'Cause
core.
it's all in your core, in your gut.
Okay.
You gotta give everything to turn. And when you're
Sure.
turning at low speeds,
Sure.
I feel like I'm moving a house.
Okay. Yeah, that's a bummer.
It's intense.
That's a bummer. But you know what? It's not like wasn't the only car in the 60s that didn't have power steering.
No. But in today's day and age, 2025, cars without power steering definitely stand out because we're so used to having power steering.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I get that. Okay, fine. So it's not very easy to turn. Big deal. Why else would you say that it's not? Why is it one of the hated Corvettes?
The 1968 was the first year of the C3 generation, which went under a huge body style transformation with these pop-up headlights and the Coke bottle design. It came with a few different engine styles. This one that we have has the 327 small block V8 with only 300 horsepower, but she's a rare one because this has the 3-speed manual transmission, which only came in about a couple hundred of the C3s.
Jen is now going to show us what she likes to call the lazy eye headlights. Now, Jen, can you tell us why these were such a big problem with the C3 68?
So, the C3s had quite a few issues, one of which being these lazy eye headlights. And they're actually powered by a vacuum system. And what would happen is there would be a lot of leaks within the system, and then they would just kind of not want to work. And then you just get kind of like a lazy eye. Also, they kind of look like lazy eyes when you open and close them.
I want to try. That's pretty close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Now, Jan,
Yes, ma'am.
personally, I don't understand why people hate it when it looks this freaking good.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a very sexy car.
Like, it's got the beautiful sporty lines, as Case likes to say. I mean, how many looks have we gotten from this today alone?
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
She got some hips.
Do you think it would get even more looks if we let her take her hair
Oh,
down?
top's got to be down.
Yeah, top.
Mary, you hardly ever see C3s that are convertibles with the top up. Too stunning of a day to keep the top up.
Let's take it down.
Let's take this thing down. So it's got a couple latches up here, and then you've got a couple latches back here.
It's kind of a two-man job, especially if you're pregnant.
And just like that. Okay.
As she was
Easy.
meant to be.
Easy. Mary, let's get out of here.
Hell yeah, dude. I feel like the whole appeal of this car is the vintage poetry, right? Like you feel like you're driving, like you robbed a museum with this thing.
Yeah.
And like I feel like if I had the means to buy something like this, that would be my main thing, where I'd be like, I want to drive it because I feel like I'm driving a little piece of history.
Yeah.
And I like that it's simple. I like that it doesn't feel overcomplicated. It's analog to a T.
Oh, almost to a fault.
Almost to a fault. Really well said.
Even though there are a bunch of cons in the sense of no power steering, no power brakes, anything like that. Going through these turns, Mary, with the top down, with this wooden finished steering wheel,
Yeah.
with this manual, with the exhaust just gurgling behind us.
Yeah, it sounds
You
so cool.
can't let me not smile
Yeah.
in this car.
Yeah.
So even though it is not maybe the most comfortable ride or the most easy ride, I'm getting like a workout.
Yeah.
This is still so much fun.
I actually don't think the ride in here is very bad. The handling is phenomenal once you get up to
Yes,
speed.
I will say the suspension gets a little dicey when you're going over like expansion joints,
Yeah. Sure.
especially at a turn. It's like the whole car like skips over, and it's not exactly fun in an exhilarating way.
It's not like a cloud. You're not in Le Mans.
I'm not in Le Mans. Now, would you want to take this like for a road trip?
Hell no!
Why not, Mary?
Because this is how much storage we have. Where are we putting our luggage?
There ain't no cup holders.
There's
ain't
not
no
a
glove
cup
box.
holder. No.
Nothing in the door.
They said you can pack a briefcase.
Maybe.
Maybe. Like, don't put a
I
lot
was
in
like,
it.
oh, where do I put my water bottle?
Yeah. I mean, like, it's dismal. It's dismal.
And there's no trunk.
No trunk.
There's no trunk.
But where the trunk should be is where all your gas is burning right now.
And at not a very fuel efficient rate either.
No. What does it get? Like 8 miles to the gallon?
Maybe.
Yeah.
One thing that doesn't suck is it doesn't really matter which side of the pump you pull on because the fuel tank fill up is in the middle. However, what inevitably does suck is you're most likely going to dribble a little bit of gasoline on your paint. So that stinks.
Less than ideal. Can I see the cart numbers really quick?
Nice and gentle. Just kind of plop her in there. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. I think this car looks amazing. I would certainly look at it, but you know who it really turns the heads of?
Old men.
Old men mostly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe they're just really confused as to why we're driving
How
it.
did you get that? So this doesn't have like a top off filler.
There's no like filler stop.
So you can just see the gas cooking.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say that's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close to the top.
I'm gonna do this quite a few times. Because I don't like gasoline on my paint. Sure. I think that was a success.
Yeah, really spectacularly executed.
Thank you.
Wow, nice cooking gasoline.
Wow. Satisfying click. Done.
Everything on here has satisfying clicks. I mean,
Well, yeah.
the click of the door. Okay.
It's not, it's how you pull it open. It feels really nice minus the corrosion and rust bubbles.
Well, just don't look at that part. How it closes is really nice. Click.
Okay, Mary, let me so ever graciously get in here. Whoo! Another thing that kind of sucks. Bless you. You get one more. All right, you're out. There's like hardly any adjustments in here. The steering wheel, while I love the wood, it's not adjustable. The seat back is not adjustable. You can slide it forward, but you are forced in a very relaxed seating position, if you will.
You know, Jen, I don't really feel like the engineers over at GM in the 60s were like, how do we make this comfortable for a pregnant woman?
Yeah,
Probably
I
not.
don't think we were like even allowed in these cars.
Uh-oh. In terms of the interior, Jen,
What interior?
well, I love, you mentioned this, how analog it is.
Very analog.
And again, the reason it's very analog is because there was no such thing as digital.
Yeah, there's no Apple CarPlay in this.
Nope, no Android Auto, no Apple CarPlay, none of that.
Of course not.
However, there are 8 gauges? 7.
Yeah.
7 gauges.
But I will say, this does have an option.
What is that?
This has AM/FM radio, Mary.
Oh, thank God.
So I wouldn't say optioned out, but it has an option.
It has an option.
It has one option.
Keep that in mind.
Also, the wiper blade mechanisms. It's got this hood that pops back, and then it eventually pops the wiper blades out. But when there would be leaks in the airlines for the vacuum system, then it just kind of like wouldn't work.
Was this true of all of the C3s? Like all the first series?
Just like the first couple years.
Okay.
And this being a 68, the first year of the C3 is kind of,
the mechanical guinea pig?
yes, but that's kind of true with like most cars the first year of any new generation.
Sure.
A lot of people get really excited because it's a new generation, new style, what have you. But then again, there's also all the quirks that need to be kind of fished out
Right,
too.
the idiosyncrasies, which you might call vintage nowadays.
You certainly could.
You certainly could.
You certainly could.
I will say, I love the look of it, as I've said already, but one
course.
thing I am noticing is a pretty tremendous lack of just like basic safety features.
Oh, you don't say?
Are there airbags?
No.
Oh, okay.
Mary, you're lucky we have lap belts.
Yeah, this doesn't count. I don't know what this is.
It's just some fabric.
It's just like
with
a
a
rope.
cute buckle.
It's a rope. It's a rope with a belt. Oh, look, this actually just came off. So,
Well,
I don't know what that, I think that was a tightening mechanism. Okay, it still can.
so there's not a whole lot of safety features when it comes to Corvette, but when it comes to like sports cars in the classic era,
Yeah.
that wasn't really was
Right.
cool.
It
you know,
wasn't,
like
it definitely
wasn't
wasn't like
about
at the
safety.
top of their like to-do list.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
It was like, how do we make a sexy, loud, fun car? And they did.
Yeah, but earlier today you referred to this as a death trap.
Yes.
So, in my opinion, death is not sexy.
Well, I mean, isn't it though?
Maybe on Halloween.
A little bit of danger. Not like actual death, but like the idea that it's dangerous.
Please do not crash this car just,
Well,
just
no.
to be sexy
There
about
are
it.
3 of us in here.
Right.
I have no intent.
Right. Okay.
Lots of precious cargo.
Excellent.
I would never.
So, obviously, we have to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And we're thinking what we're going to do is go to the historic Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado.
You have to.
You have to.
You have to.
It has literally been there since 1909, so it like severely predates this vehicle that we're in.
By a few years.
And it probably predates every vehicle on the road. It is most well known for 2 very famous films. Jen, you want to tell the people what they are?
So it's most known for what The Shining was filmed after, because it wasn't actually filmed there. But if you're an elitist like Mary and I, you know the Stanley because of
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber,
Because
baby.
of Jim Carrey.
Because of Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels.
Yes, ma'am.
Killing it in the 90s
Yeah.
with Dumb and Dumber.
They decide to drive to Colorado, and at first they do go the wrong way. But yeah, they enter the Stanley Hotel in their blue and orange suit. They discover that man has finally landed on the moon.
No way. That's great.
If you've never seen the film, check it out.
Do better in life
Yeah,
and
it is
see that.
It's an excellent situation. So when all is said and all is done, Jen,
All of it.
you were pretty harsh earlier about this sucking.
Well, Mary,
You have not frowned this whole day. You have been in an upright, smiling position since
it's
we
hard not
left.
to.
Boulder.
It's hard not to. But when you think about like how it drives, the safety features,
Yeah.
this isn't like a great car.
I mean,
but
yes. For a
that's
daily
not
driver, no.
that's not what's making me smile.
Yeah.
You know, motorcycles aren't safe, but riding them is still tons of fun.
Well, sure.
So yes, this car does kind of suck
As a car.
as a car, especially like 2025 standards,
Uh-huh.
which we understand this is a classic car and it wasn't built for those standards. But this car is still freaking awesome.
Yeah.
As a daily, absolutely not.
No. cut
Road
that out.
tripper, get out of here.
Don't even try.
Get out of my town.
Definitely don't even
immediately.
try to go into any other town.
Don't go into any other town unless it's within 20 miles or
Yeah,
so.
100%.
But for like a little second car toy,
Or like as
100%.
a attention grabber, do it. But in any case, we love the C3. It was such a fun day. We are hot and sweaty, and we're probably sunburned.
yeah,
But we had a great day.
such a good day.
Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Oh,
Talk about a death trap.
minor inconvenience.
Technical difficulties. Riding along in my automobile. My baby beside me at the wheel. Riding along in my automobile.
Ride around my automobile.
Riding along in my automobile.
Ride around in my automobile. I don't think that's how the song goes.
No, we're close though.